Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all. Nay, just eat the popcorn. Unless you are a cow. Then if you are a cow, no popcorn for you. There is an upcoming Fweedom Celebwation, and people are all excited. Fweedom Celebwation. And the cows are excited too. They're all happy and saying, Fweedom Celebwation. Fweedom Celebwation. For instance, in the local newspaper, which is so bad that it's good, besides the headline about Dick Van Dyke slept here, a fascinating story. It's going to be lights out displays, says the News Gazette. I don't know if you can see it. It's going to be lights out displays. Oh, big fireworks. All part of the Fweedom Celebration. And also there's these road crews that are in Illinois here that are tearing up the roads right and left. They just hit another spot down in the downtown, I noticed. But on July 1st, the budget runs out because Illinois hasn't passed a budget for this year, and July 1st, it's the second year, and they need to pass another budget. So July 1st, the budget runs out, the roads are all torn up, and all the road crews stay home because there's no money to pay them. And so there's extortion going on, that you say you want us to fix your roads? Well, you better be more agreeable to Mike Madigan and his high taxes and unrealistic budgets. Not to say that Rauner is entirely correct. He's the governor, Bruce Rauner. But the bottom line is extortion. They're tearing up the roads willy-nilly, and on July 1st, all the construction workers on the roads are going to just take a hike and say, well, you want us to fix your roads? That costs a little extra money, my friendly Illinoisans, and we'll have to raise your taxes even more. But never mind, because there's a Fweedom Celebwation. And I was just so ticked off. Not about Illinois. Illinois is just, I've lived here all my life, and it's always like this. But the primary elections were stolen. And that ticks me off. Not that I'm a fan of Bernie Sanders, but I am in favor of honest elections. And we haven't had those. So there's been, you're not supposed to say voter fraud, I've been told, although I haven't said that. I've said vote fraud, not voter fraud, vote fraud. Because you're not supposed to say voter fraud, because that implies that the voters have been fraudulent. But it's not the voters, it's the vote fraud or the election fraud. And what is noticeable is no one's talking about it. And I'm talking about not the left, not the right, and people that you would suppose that they're patriots, that they're always waving flags and having Fweedom Celebrations, you'd suppose dishonest elections would bother them. So that put me in a sour mood, and I was kind of not around for a week because I was bummed out about. I mean, it's obvious that the primary elections in the Democrat Party have been fraudulent, and dishonest elections bother me. If I were a cow, I would be like, "Oh, Fweedom Celebration." But I was just like, the hell with it. But somebody inspired me. Somebody sane progressive is her moniker. And I figured, well, at least she cares about honest elections. So, okay, I'm back. And there's no fool like an old fool, which for some reason comes to mind. Because in spite of people tell me I don't look so old, but I'm 63 and a half, so I don't think they'll be making me go to war in the Middle East when Hillary Clinton is installed as the president. And be afraid, be afraid of Donald Trump, the boogeyman, is how they're going to try and sell Hillary Clinton. And where's Bernie Sanders? Doesn't he care about dishonest elections? Nary a word from Bernie. Well, I've said enough. And I hope you all enjoy your Fweedom Celebration.